Yeah, I know. I'm bummed about that.
We're out here drinking our bush lattes.
Oh, it started.
Oh
Well,
yeah, we
uh,
started a little bit ago.
yeah, we'll fix it in post.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, we'll get a beer crack sound. Don't worry.
Well, welcome to the Are You Watching This podcast? We have a very
Are you watching this? Are you watching this? Yeah. Are you watching this? No. You need to get with it. Are you watching this? We on a TV shit. Are you watching this? You don't wanna miss. Are you watching this? Stop canceling our shit.
I mean, I think we're back.
They really love dead air, but
Yeah.
so you should leave all of that.
No, well, they're separate recordings now.
Oh, you restarted the recording.
It had to. I don't know what it was doing. Hopefully it kept the first part.
Yeah,
If not,
that was good content.
I know nobody's gonna understand anything about you.
Yeah.
A lot of
I still don't think anybody would understand anything about me, even after listening to the first part. Maybe
yeah,
I'm wrong.
I've said a lot about you.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
I think they
You
could get a good feel.
Yeah, you have.
Okay. So
Love Island.
yeah, again, you started a conversation on your own accord yesterday about the integrity of the show and keeping the entertainment level high, because what else is the purpose of watching the show
Right.
if there's not drama? They
Yes.
didn't have movie night last season.
Which was a categorical failure.
Yeah.
It's the cruelest thing they do on that show, but it is also the most crucial thing they do on that show.
It's beautiful.
It's so messy, and oh my gosh, everybody's sitting there looking at the screen and just they're showing all of these embarrassing things that they never, which we talked about this a little bit last night. Like you were saying that, because this season so far, sorry, I'm all over the place right now. I'll bring it all together. This season has a lot of makeout scenes already.
Ellen said the same thing.
Like
I was
a
texting
lot.
her earlier. Yeah.
But they seem to, and you brought this up, they seem to forget that the cameras are there. And I was like, how could you forget the cameras? Like, you're on a reality TV show. You know what you're doing. Like, the producers are probably intervening a lot. But it seems like they forget that the daggum cameras are there.
They don't. So the producers they don't see them.
Don't they talk to them?
No, they text
They
them.
text them. That's the only way.
That's the only way. They do have, maybe they have like 2 or 3 camera people, but they're like in different areas. It's primarily those little tiny white cameras. Yeah. And I think if you're not, like when Ellen and I record in the studio, I can't, well, there is a screen where I can see myself, but it's like not within our eyesight. So I do know I'm being recorded, but I forget about it. Like I'm not worried about necessarily what I'm doing until after the fact.
Yeah.
But if I'm recording on Zoom, if there's a video of myself I'm looking at, absolutely not. Yeah, you remember the whole entire time that you're on camera.
Yeah, that's wild. But all that to say, like, it seems like when they get to Casa Amor and then when they do movie night, it's just like, what did you think? Like, did you think that they weren't filming every single interaction?
Yeah, like they wouldn't find out about?
Yeah, and then like, what, you thought you're on a TV show with literal millions of viewers? Or actually, what is the viewership? Do you know?
I mean, millions of viewers for sure.
Okay.
You'd have to look it up.
Yeah, I mean, a ton of people are watching this thing every night. TikTok, it's obsessed. And you think that you're gonna get away with it?
I don't know if they think they're gonna get away with it. I think in that moment they just don't care.
Yeah,
they're not thinking about it.
Yeah.
My favorite part is when they go to Casa Amor and they're like, I'm doing this to prove to them how committed I am. And then 2 minutes in, they're making out with somebody else.
Yeah, it's butts. And
yeah.
They're like, oh, well, all right.
Which the producers do put them in challenges where they have to make out. And the girl, there's usually agreement where they understand, like, yes, it's the outside of the challenges part. That's where
Yeah.
it gets messy.
Well, towards the beginning, you had mentioned that like I got roped in at season 6 with Aaron and
Kaylor and
Taylor.
Rob and
Yeah. Oh, that was right.
Leah.
Yeah. But the Aaron and Kaylor Casa Amor saw like the movie night for that. That's what really. I think that was the moment that I was like, this TV show is wild.
Well, and then remember too, before that, when they were still at Casamora, they would send the girls and the guys videos of what they were doing, and of course they clipped like the worst ones.
Yeah.
But the girls are also never doing anything.
No,
Also challenges. I mean, maybe there's been one or two girls.
There's been some smooches and some snuggles at night because they have to bunk up.
Yeah.
And they were getting a little handsy maybe.
And
but
those guys stay around too for a while, depending on how they do. So, but
the dudes go over to Casa Amor and they're just like, yo. It's what? Yeah, it's wild.
I think too, the thing that I always try to remind myself is it's a game, obviously.
Right.
And they're 23-year-olds, their frontal lobe is not fully developed.
Yeah.
And then also it's a game, and we've talked about this, a lot of gameplays happening. I think last season we heard about, it was not as direct, but there was some gameplay going on screen.
Yeah, with like Hudda and
Chris? No.
Maybe it was Chris. Yeah, one of the two. Well, Jeremiah, he was the more playboy type, right? Yeah, he was handsome, like super handsome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Well, and then there was oh no, that was Love is Blind, but this one girl who had paired up with this guy, and he was like, I'm over it, before even the wedding, and she was like, why don't we just go through with it? Because she was like, we're already here, like,
get the money.
Yeah, like, why not? What's the harm of like going through the wedding and you tell me no at the end? That's the whole point of the experience. And he was like,
also makes for good TV.
Yeah, and he was like, no, I don't want to do that, which was fair. So but there is a little bit of like, hey, can you stick with me? Do you think that like,
yeah,
they do talk about it on camera. It's just usually more hidden than it was last season.
Yeah, but homegirl, Beatrice, like, bro, she jumped ship literally day 2. Day 1, day 1.5. I don't know. Like,
she's there to have a good time.
Yeah, she was ready to rock and roll. She stepped on that red dot like it was. She was like, I mean, whatever.
I really don't even think she came there to play the game. I think she was like, I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna have some fun.
Yeah.
Meet some people.
Yeah.
And because she's apparently like she's won the Olympics, so she's obviously like already established herself. And
yeah, well, I mean, I feel like she has, this is rad. I mean, she seems like a super badass person. She has nothing to prove.
Exactly.
She's like
just to have fun.
Yeah, she's a top tier athlete. She's like, I look good. I'm athletic. I'm a badass. Like, whatever. I'll go in this show and make out with some dudes and cause some chaos.
Yeah.
Why not? Time. Yeah. It's probably like in the off training season too, so she's like, I ain't got nothing else to do.
Well, that was like, I think again, it was Chris last season who had to end up, he was like, I could be playing ball overseas right now.
Yeah.
But then he went on to go to the Love Island Villa or whatever.
Wait, what?
The spinoff of Love Island on Peacock?
I'm sure you've told me, but I don't.
It's called Love Island After the Villa or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't end up watching it. I think Ellen caught an episode or two.
But like, yeah, so Beatrice, and then as opposed to Kinsey.
Yeah, I was going to say, how have we not even talked about? We were like, okay, we're only 8 minutes in, but
to the second part.
But
we had some technical difficulties.
Full Love Island discussion.
It's only been 8 minutes. Well, I mean,
it's been like 20 total, I think.
That's fine. No, Kinsey, poor thing. She's there to like do the thing. She's there to like. She's locking in, and it is, poor girl. It's not working for her so far.
Same with Trinity. I think she was the one. She was like, I'm ready to find a husband.
Yeah, but she was the one too that got pulled away by one of the bombshells on day one.
I know
That
because Bryson did.
I know.
She stayed.
Okay.
Because remember, Bryson's the one that was trying to get in on that.
Bryson.
Yeah, Bryce. He was trying to get on that makeout sesh last night, and
Oh yeah, and homegirl was like,
that was
cold.
I've told you so many times. There's scenes in the show that I'm like, I would just be like, take me home.
Go home. This is it.
Somebody turning me down like that, just like without cameras on me,
bro. Wild. Yeah. And then like, well, I mean, and then you got old KC. KC.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, he opened that door twice and nothing was there.
I know.
That's wild. I mean, it seems like it may kind of work with what's her I'm still learning. It's
I know.
only been 2 days.
Is it Melanie? Is that the girl that he's with, or
I can't remember.
I know. We're still learning.
Yeah, it's just there's so many.
Melanie. It's the girl who's very, very fit, and she works for a family company, right?
Yeah, that's not Melanie. That's
we won't remember.
That's yeah. Sorry, everybody.
We've 2 episodes, okay?
Yeah.
We're doing pretty good for only 2 episodes.
Yeah, well, and they've been showing a lot of Kenzie's facial expressions, and they've been showing a lot of Beatrice because they're causing the most drama, right? Well, not causing. They're wrapped up in the most drama right now.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's great. What do you think is going to happen tonight? So last episode we ended with we have Trinity is single and right, and the other guy?
No, Kenzie's single.
Kenzie's single. No, there's 4. We have the single couples and we're figuring out like
the single couples.
Yeah.
The singles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The couples of singles. The fews of singles.
Yeah, the singles of.
Look, if you want to correct my grammar the whole entire time, this will be an hour-long plus podcast because
that's got nothing to do with grammar. That's clarity.
It's fair enough.
I'm trying to.
But you know me. What did I say? Thumb of rule.
Thumb of rule. Yeah, rotten tomatoes.
Rotten tomato. You live with me. You know how I talk. Anyway.
What's gonna happen?
We got the bombshells. We don't know who they're picking yet, and we don't know what's gonna happen with the single people.
Right.
So that's because they ended there.
But is there a challenge tonight, or is it just around the fire pit?
Well, that's the thing is that we don't know. There's not they don't have to follow a format that we have to know. I mean, they have to provide the players with the rules legally, but like we don't have to know. And Ariana Madrick said that she doesn't really know except the basics of like, okay, I'm gonna go and get them together around the fire pit and ask them some questions.
She gets fed the like.
Yeah. Oh, the bombshells are coming in, or.
That's wild, by the way. Yeah, I mean. Maybe it's a testament to the producers or the contestants on the show or both. I don't know. But we're 2 episodes into this season and it's already thrown me enough curveballs that I'm like, I don't even know. They brought in bombshells on night 1, technically. They did the big door thing, the big ass door thing with like a compatibility test, which was
just everybody making out with each other.
Yeah, and the compatibility was like, what's your favorite sex position? Like,
and then and then poor Casey's the one that chose plant.
Yeah,
he thought he was being funny.
Plant, animal, or
yeah,
cat's dog or plant or whatever. Yeah. Anyways, so I have no clue. I mean,
I feel like usually they save the challenges for a little bit later in the season, but again, they've already thrown the curveball with the bombshells on the first episode. So
maybe
showing that they are going to keep us on our toes because people complained last season.
Right.
Oh, the guy bombshell I did see online. I guess we'll just have to see tonight that maybe he got kicked off because
The Brazilian guy?
Yeah, because of like something he posted, which let's talk about that. There's already one girl that got kicked off because there's a video. My understanding is there's a video of her 7 years ago where she said the N-word during a rap song. Not cool, obviously. You know, it's called intent.
Yeah, and it's what I mean, so that girl was probably,
If it was 10 years ago, 16,
yeah, like
17.
man,
16,
yeah, not cool. Like definitely put the kibosh on that. But also don't, like, there's room for growth, I believe.
Yeah.
Like I think people like make mistakes and say dumb things. I've said plenty of dumb things. I mean, you and I, we grew up during the era of the R word, right? Like,
yeah, and we said everything was gay. And
yeah,
like,
right. Like, and so like we don't do those things anymore. We've learned. I think you've got a little bug on your cheek.
Thank you.
Other side. So anyways, yeah, like I don't know, that seems a little harsh. I mean, again, that Brazilian dude seems wild.
He was ready to have a threesome.
Oh, he was absolutely ready to have a threesome. Are you kidding me? Well, and so this is a sidebar, and this is also for Ellen. Sorry, Ellen. Bruno Guimarães plays for Newcastle. He's Brazilian. And Joelinton is too. Yeah. And they've just got those like big personalities like that. And so it's like, oh yeah, that, like, again, anyways. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if he got kicked off already for something he said, I would of course want to know what he had been saying.
I don't know. The only thing I saw was that he followed Trump or something, and somebody was like, "No, I saw him on the episode later." Blah blah blah. So who knows?
Dude, I mean,
it's probably not true. I didn't. But it's just, there are, like, I get that they don't want to risk it.
Yeah, I mean,
but also I think we're past it. I think that, okay, sure, somebody on Twitter, Instagram posted that video and it was circling around. The comments I saw, people were like, okay, sure, but okay.
Well, yeah, I mean, boy, we're running the gamut here. It's gonna get tricky because it's, yeah, I mean, yeah, it's case by case kind of thing, maybe, right? And I don't know if I feel super comfortable saying that, like, and putting my whole heart behind it, but I kind of believe that. Like, what did they say? What, like, is there room for growth? Is there, like you were saying earlier, is there room for somebody to like apologize? Like,
yeah, like they left Austin in, and he was a not Trump supporter on Instagram and Twitter and TikTok, but they left him in. So I don't know. Maybe it's not true.
Well,
but it's just the
yeah,
rumors
if they kick the Brazilian dude off for supporting Trump, I don't agree with that. As much as I don't support Trump, you ought not kick somebody off a TV show for their political beliefs.
Also, I think it's just that he followed him or something. Like, it wasn't like even. I know
that would make me really mad. I mean,
we'll fact check. I'll follow up next episode to see.
I mean, it would make me mad that he thinks Trump hits, but it would make me more mad that the producers kicked him off for that. Like, that's not
following him.
Yeah, that ain't it.
Yeah. Sometimes the court of public opinion is where it needs to be left. And even then, it's not a good outcome.
I was about to say, you think? Like,
well, but I don't think that maybe that was production's call to make.
Oh, you think like the public maybe have pressured him?
Yeah, because it didn't seem like anybody there had a problem with him.
Well, certainly not the two girls who
Yeah.
who had his tongue down their throat.
Yeah. So I think that that's kind of where I would lie a little bit, as if they were making other people uncomfortable. You know, if somebody
just rolled in. I mean, I guess they're a couple days ahead of us production wise, but like he just rolled in on day one.
But that's what I'm saying. That's where I think like production should come in ultimately.
Yeah.
Not that they've tweeted stuff that people don't like, because the people, that's not, you don't want to give bad people platforms.
Yeah.
But also, who's being the judge of that?
Right.
Do they have anything in the rules that says like you can't post anything political? Like, I don't know. If that's the case, then
there's no like I mean, maybe there I would be surprised if there was a Hatch Act, because that's what like I don't know if you've told your devoted and beloved listeners, but I'm an educator.
Oh no, I have told them.
Okay. And so like we're legally we have the Hatch Act, right? Like we cannot promote or sort of publicly endorse any sort of political candidate in the classroom. And, you know, like we can't.
In your personal life, you can, though.
Yes, but like I couldn't wear like, and I don't even know who.
Like a DNC shirt.
Yeah, like I couldn't wear like a Bernie shirt to teach or whatever.
Yeah.
Which is fun. I mean, I don't buy political merch like that anyways, but so maybe they have something like that in there. But I mean, again, these are like influencer type people, like, or at least aspiring influencer type people, like that.
They're just liking whoever, like they'll follow whoever to get more followers.
Yeah, right. Like, yeah,
they're not concerned. Like, I do try to check who I follow to make sure, because sometimes people get canceled. Sometimes you find out, you know, not so good. Let's stop following them because they're still in your list, even though if you're not looking at their content. But in general, like, I don't know. We need to lighten up a little bit on that. I definitely think if they were starting to make people uncomfortable because they were saying things similar, you know, that fall in line with that.
I mean, but like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, never mind. I was about to say, so I was like, wait, well, he's Brazilian. Like, what's he gonna say? Like, deport himself? Like,
I think he's from Brazil, though. I don't think he's American. That's a whole other discussion too.
Yeah.
I will say it is a little.
That may have been insensitive. I'm sorry if it was.
We'll let the court of the public opinion.
Yeah.
Be the judge of that.
Tweet it, Chelsea at
Trashy Farmer.
Yeah, Trashy Farmer.
Well, and because so on the podcast we've talked about, and we've talked about personally too. So CBS is in the turlet.
Yeah, it's in the turlet for sure, dude.
This past week, Scott Pelley was let go from 60 Minutes, who was
quit, right?
Yeah, he quit. After, though,
I think that's important, though.
Yes, he left because he said that the Barry Wise, the new lead at CBS News, he's like, you're murdering news, which is very true. Sure. And, you know, I have talked about this because, you know, I have that big old crush on John Dickerson.
Yeah. He was on Colbert's last episode.
He was?
Yeah, he gave one of the questions for the Colbert questionnaire live.
Did you watch the episode already?
No, but I saw because I want to watch it like
I
want to watch the extended thing.
I watch it with Love Island though.
But I saw a like a screen grab of John Dickerson on, and I was like, oh.
Well, he's been tied to CBS for a very long time. I think he's still doing. I think legally he's still like doing some work for them, but he's not camera facing like he was. I mean, he used to be on the morning news, which is where I fell in love with him.
Then he moved to the evening show.
Yeah, and it was online, and then he did 60-minute segments but his mom was like a original news
Yeah,
reporter, or like researcher for CBS. And so it's just so unfortunate that he's invested like so much of his time and intelligence. All of them have.
Things unfortunate. Like
yeah.
the whole thing of like the FCC, like essentially.
Brendan Carr. I hate the fact that I know the FCC chairman's
Yeah,
name.
like we should know we ought not know his name.
I've never known I've never.
And he ought not. Yeah, it like. I mean, yeah, they're just turning everything into
propaganda.
State-run media, right? Like, yeah, like bend the knee or not. I mean, Kimmel is a holdout,
but he's not like. ABC's the one that like airs him, but he's not an ABC show specifically.
Right. Well, I think he is.
Is he?
I think he is.
Okay.
I think he is an ABC show. I mean, because yeah, like John Oliver's fine because he's HBO and they
have all those lawyers.
Yeah, oh, he's got great lawyers. And I mean, like Seth Meyer, like.
Well, this was to say, is NBC's one of the only few, because at least locally, our NBC channel is not owned by Sinclair.
Yeah.
Sinclair owns mostly ABC, I think, and it's only in certain areas. Our area is one of them, but
right, because the first time Kimmel got canceled, they stopped.
Yep.
They participated in that locally for us.
But NBC or our local channel of that, they and the Today Show, it has its own issues. And don't start me with a conspiracy theory about Savannah Guthrie's mom. Where the fuck is she? Where is she? What's going on with that?
I don't know.
But they are, especially locally, the only ones I see that will publish or report on these things that are even not like just factual.
Yeah, not even I mean, well, they're critiques of Trump because Trump is a dumbass.
Right, but they're not like, they're just.
It's just relaying what happened. It's not putting a spin on it. It's like, oh, Trump did this thing.
It's literally just reporting the fact.
Yeah, that thing happens to be really dumb.
Yeah, he did this and it caused this to happen, and then this person said this.
That's really dumb. But yeah.
Yeah, so they're one of the few that I will see that pretty regularly that happen. So that's the one I watch for all of 30 minutes a day.
Yeah.
So that's to say that Love Island is on Peacock and NBC.
I was about to say,
I know.
I was about to ask. I was like, how would
I remembered
Love Island, right? That was the topic.
So I could see how they might be a little bit more prone to be sensitive to it, or because Big Brother, they're Survivor, they'll never cut somebody from it because of that.
No.
They I think cut out a little bit of Mr. Beast from season 50 because that ended up being a real thing.
Yeah.
But he was still in it.
Yeah, again, going back to one of the very first things that you said about me and Love Island, like, to a degree, people's politics aren't why we're watching Love Island. We're watching for the butts. We're staying for the drama. All right.
Yeah, and
that's really the message. That's the ethos of Love Island.
Yeah.
Watch for the butts.
Stay for the drama.
Stay for the drama. I mean, that's a clip right there.
That would be your log line.
Yeah. That would be my pitch to the executives or whatever. I'd be like, Love Island, bunch of attractive mid to late 20-year-olds with a little bit too much Botox. Tagline: watch for the butts, stay for the drama. And then I think it would sell.
That's probably how they sold that show.
Yeah, right. I mean, who wouldn't love that? Oh, and then you draw an arrow, like if you've got like a board, like a vision board, like playing board or whatever, you're like, arrow, Fiji. And they're like, great, love it. Perfect.
Sold.
Yeah.
Here's millions of dollars.
Millions of dollars. Where can you start?
Yeah, because it's also part of our earlier discussion, it's not as much the TV and the content of the TV that's the issue as is the capitalism that goes behind it and influences the TV that's made.
Yeah,
it's not the idea of TV that's bad. It's not that people are consuming TV that's bad. It's the capitalism behind it that's influencing the message that's being delivered in.
I mean, you ask Ray Bradbury. There's that scene in the very beginning of Fahrenheit 451, where he's going on, like, the main character is going on a walk, and he's outside engaging with the world, and he just sees the blue-gray glow in every window, and everybody's just staring straight ahead. So, but yes, your point stands.
Well, and David Foster Wallace had the same idea about.
Oh yeah, that's a whole separate. I've intentionally steered clear of that one for this episode. We'll have a special edition.
That was my original idea, was for us to discuss David Foster Wallace's view on TV, because I find it very interesting. Because again, we kind of take different perspectives from it, but the same message. But
yeah, it's fast. Yeah, and he talks a lot about that in his essay on irony too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, there's the essay that you're talking about, which I do want to discuss, but then I think he talks a little bit about the like dovetails, if I'm not mistaken, into a little bit of his episode. Oh boy, see, Love Island's getting me. His essay on irony.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Did we talk about Love Island at all?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I have a couple more questions.
Okay.
So I think the challenges probably were a week away at least for our first. Next week we'll probably get our first challenge. What last year we got the
milk one.
The milk,
dude. The milk one was tough.
That if they used real milk, they couldn't have it. At least had to be watered down milk.
It's tough, man.
And then, yeah.
Was that last year was the double glizzy gobbler or whatever.
Double glizzy gobbler.
I think you flip it. I think it's
like gobbler
goblin.
Yeah,
maybe
gobbler, because you're gobbling the glizzy, and he's a goblin.
Yeah,
I want to put that on a shirt.
Again, I hope the challenges, because there's maybe I think it was the Kaylor and Aaron season. Like, the challenges were like,
they were soapy and
slip and slidey, working, and like
they would like get under the waterfall and
like, although which again, they really raised the bar this season, because it used to be. I've only seen like 3 seasons of the show.
Same.
But it used to be that like the kissing challenges were like the big saucy ones.
Yes.
But now that's just like, that's day one. So
that's exactly what Ellen was saying. That's exactly what Ellen was saying.
What are they gonna do? Is it gonna be like, I don't know, like way raunchy?
Well, maybe though maybe they'll take a little bit of a break and just like do a bunch of recouplings and stuff.
Maybe. Yeah.
But and because the challenges usually they only end up kissing like 2 people at most. And that's where you get the drama, because if a guy or girl, if they have to go again because the numbers are odd, or somebody they get picked more than once and they kiss, they're like, where were you really into that? Like, you really seem to enjoy that.
Yeah. But again, the first episode, everybody kissed.
I know.
They had the door thing.
It was
just everybody making out.
Casey.
No, he even got some smooches on that.
But he got all of them?
I think he did at the last part of that challenge.
Okay. Yeah, because it was pretty much because it was like, who wants to have a fun time this summer?
Yeah, that was the last question or whatever, and so everybody's like, and they're just like, smooch. Just so much tone, so aggressive.
It's the aggressiveness for me
really
that
aggressive.
I'm not.
And then again, that Brazilian dude, he just popped his own shirt off.
I know.
Like, that's wild. That's a wild move.
It's great. I love it. I think there's so much to learn from it. I think from an
anthropology
point of view.
Anthropology.
That was a good job.
That was a good job.
And I think that's like a society of where we are. Again, I've told you my theory that I think we can blame this all on Henry VIII. Like there's so much information to gather from this here, but it is also absolutely trash TV.
It's tough.
But it's not. It's all about what you want to get out of it, and that's how everything is, you know.
Oh, there's a spider on me.
If you wanna make something productive, you can make something productive. If you want to make something a waste of time, you can make something a waste of time.
And boy howdy, the producers of Love Island said, "I want that second one."
You know what though? It's pretty uncomfortable to watch sometimes.
Oh, totally, bro. It's like, again, like the joke, like, watch for the butts or whatever. So you'd think it'd be like kind of fun to watch like a bunch of attractive people make out. It is not. Like
These voices need to be toned down.
Yeah, it is. And oh my gosh, and you know how I feel about this in general. They got the mics on them, and you can just hear the smacking and the like smooching.
I know it's.
And I feel like the audio engineers, they crank that right up.
Again, exactly. I didn't say this up at the front of the episode, but Elle and I obviously have been texting about these week's episodes, and yeah, she said the same thing. We were talking about how, yeah, it's the audio is too. Just turn it. It's okay. We need kissing noises.
Sure.
I don't need to hear them to that. I don't need to hear the.
You hear every
noise.
little.
You can hear the noises.
Yeah. I mean,
I hope you guys like that noise, by the way.
Yeah, you could pretty much hear Brazilian dude's tongue going down
Yeah.
phase. Yeah, like probably licking the back of her teeth or something. I don't know what was going on. Like, yeah, it's wild. But again, all that to say, you think it'd be fun to watch like hot people make it. It's not. It's really not.
No, because it's real life.
Yeah, right. That's fair.
It's so. I mean, sometimes like if the people have chemistry, like.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, okay, they're like kind of hitting it off. But when they don't, you're like, I'm not enjoying watching that.
Like, what's their goobers from last season? Jeremiah and what's her face and
Huh?
the Hideaway. Remember when they went to the Hideaway and it was like kind of cute to watch them like.
Well, it wasn't Huda though.
No, it wasn't. Maybe I'm.
But yeah, there's times where it's like it's cute, like they're actually like vibing, and it's not. What I'm really surprised is that they don't have to blur things out more. Like
I think there's a lot of fashion tape.
But in the challenges, that fashion tape can't be holding up that well.
They probably do some like spray on adhesive, just
I mean, they could, yeah.
Honk those bikinis.
Miss Congeniality style.
Yeah. No, because they be going down water slides and like.
Just in general, they're just walking around like.
Oh, I mean, so like super apologies, but like I wonder how many nip slips are on the B-roll.
Yeah,
like,
that's
what are you talking about? Like, there's got to be tons.
And maybe they do blur it out, and it's just so well that we don't really notice, or they like cut to their faces.
Yeah, like
But I'm just like, and we've talked about this too, and I think Elle and I talked about this last year. The boners.
Oh.
Like the guys that I've heard guys talk about it afterwards, and they're like, "Yeah, it's really hard not to have a boner." I'm like,
you can't really help that all the time.
But you're saying that you like it's hard.
I think they wear compression shorts.
Because I'm not a guy, but I think in that situation that'd be.
I think they wear compression shorts.
Okay. Do some tucking.
Yeah, basically.
Into the band. Well, we have 30 plus days left.
Yeah, well, I might be back on.
Yeah, I think
we a live stream one.
I want to do some stuff. I want to experiment with some things. Love Island's a great way to do it because it's on a lot.
Yeah.
So we're traveling. I told you all I was going to be on away, like traveling while this, but I'm more excited about Love Island, which has not become entirely true.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Because I can wait until about 9:30. But then 9:30, everything's shutting down. We're getting in bed and we're watching Love Island. So we're having friends come over tonight, and I'm telling them 9:30. I mean, they could they can stay, but I'm watching Love Island. If we're at dinner, I'm watching Love Island. Like,
oh, that's a little much.
I told you before you left that I would do that, so
Yeah.
I warned you.
I gotta pee. I'll be honest.
Well, I was just about to wrap up, so we'll leave that part in too.
Yeah, you should.
Do you have any other
You want me to do my
opinions,
plugs?
statements? Yeah. Where can our listeners find you?
You cannot find me anywhere.
You cannot.
No social media.
We're not even video recording.
We're not even video recording, so you can find me nowhere. Yeah, and that is for me.
But do you have any final like Love Island statements or like TV statements or I don't know, anything else before we depart?
The fact that I am genuinely interested in Love Island is one of the more, I've heard from people that know me, one of the more perplexing things about me.
I think it makes you very well-rounded. I think it educates you. I think watching Twilight last year also educated you, so now you can relate with your students. And
dude, I don't even at this point.
Yeah, that's true.
My students know the Twilight references.
Yeah,
I mean, they might know them from memes or whatever, but
but you didn't understand them from memes.
That's true. Yeah,
they still do use "This is the skin of a killer Bella."
They do use that one.
So, and you didn't understand that.
I did not, but I do now.
Yeah, and just how great it is.
Yeah,
especially seeing Robbie Pat as Batman, and
I love Robbie Pat.
That too. All right, well,
all right.
Go pee, I guess.
Yeah.
Go piss, girl. Oh, actually, let's mention this really quick. If we're talking about that meme, I did also. Actually, I didn't force you. You ended up watching it with me. I was like 3 seasons into Gossip Girl, and Drake just latched on, and I couldn't watch it without him.
I mean, I did get into it. Yeah. Peter Trout. No.
Yeah. No.
Charlie Trout.
Charlie Trout. Yeah.
Peter Trout's the restaurant in Maine.
Oh yeah, it is.
Charlie Trout.
Yeah, Charlie Trout, and we had watched You, and so you really were like curious about Dan's character because we tied that You is the follow-up to Gossip Girl.
Yeah, Gossip Girl.
Yeah. So
yeah, and maybe It's Always Sunny.
Yes,
is in that universe. We don't know.
We could argue about that. Yeah. All right. Well, really go piss, girl.
Yeah. All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Are you watching this? Are you watching this?